Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog. I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, roll with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon raking it in, make profits. Light up, watching them make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits.
That TTG money gang,
making profits.
We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. It's going to be a crazy week. It's day one of what is for sure going to be a crazy week because we're kicking off earnings, folks. Tomorrow is when we start to get really into the meat of things. 11% of the S&P reporting earnings this week as the markets are continuing their bull run. Goldman Sachs out with an adjustment today. Goldman Sachs actually saying that there is now just a 20% likelihood of a recession. That's down from 25% for Goldman Sachs. So they've taken that 25% probability down to 20% on the back of inflation continuing to come down and the labor market continuing to be as strong as it has been. And now with earnings coming up, the bar is set very low for earnings. So it's not going to be all that difficult for these companies to beat on earnings. And that's what Goldman Sachs is looking at. They're looking at strong labor report, good inflation numbers, and they think earnings are going to be better than people feared. And that's why they're bumping that recession likelihood from 25% down to 20%. So what does that mean then for the overall markets and this move that we've been seeing? A lot of people are not participating in this rally towards these new 52-week highs. A lot of people have massive amounts of FOMO. A lot of people can't understand how in the world could the markets be continuously moving higher. We're going to break down, we're going to recap what happened in the markets today. We're going to go over these companies that are reporting earnings tomorrow. I'm going to give you my trading game plans for the earnings that are going to be reporting tomorrow. And also, if you caught my live stream last night, I gave you guys a list of some trade ideas. We're going to recap and see how some of those ideas are working out because one of them already worked. These were top ideas for the whole week. One of them made the entire move today. What was it? We'll talk about it. We'll break it down, how we're going to make money here for the rest of the week. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund, my first job right out of college. While there, I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 10 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We have members actually in 115 different countries. Truly a global community here at True Trading Group. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that is available today because we combine university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures, for all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, and also even long-term investing, something for everybody inside True Trading Group. But we take that university level curriculum, simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training that I went through when I worked at the fund. We pair that with today's top financial tools. These are tools that are worth over $5,000 a year if you were to go and pay for them on your own. This is the reason why most people don't have them, because they are expensive. It's a lot of money to ask somebody to pay for tools, right? But you need them. You should be using them because they give you more information. They increase your chances of success. They give you more data, help you make better decisions. But I know $5,000 is a lot of money. That's why we spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. You also get access to all of our members, the most educated, helpful, and supportive community of traders you'll ever find. And of course, the trade alerts from myself and the other mods that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst us as a group on all of our executions of around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, folks, you guys have all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, we do these live streams. Totally free on this YouTube channel. Myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons, education that can help you guys. Become better traders. All right. So if you guys are new, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any one of these live streams. All right. So our partners over at TradingView are reporting the NASDAQ is up 42% this year, which is absolutely insane. Bitcoin's up 81% this year. Absolutely insane. The stealth recovery in tech and crypto has made 2023 one of the best starts for any market in over 20 years. If you're not making money in this market, you are missing out. Let me say that to you one more time. Our partners over at TradingView are reporting that this recovery in tech and crypto has made 2023 one of the best starts for any market in over 20 years. The world was supposed to end this year, wasn't it? Wasn't the world supposed to end this year? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. AI happened. The labor report happened. Inflation coming down happened. The economy holding up far better than anybody anticipated, including myself. You asked me 8 months ago, 6 months ago, on July 17th, the SPY's at 450. I would be like, no way. After the banking crisis that we had a couple of months ago, I'd say, no way we're at 450. But yet here we are. And the data that continues to come out is still as good as it gets. The data is still as good as it gets. 3.6% unemployment. How can you argue with that? Positive GDP. Inflation continues to come down. Sure, there's sticky parts of inflation, obviously. There's parts of inflation that are still higher than others. But inflation as a whole continues to come down month after month after month. You just had two reports, CPI and PPI, that came in under the expectation. And that gave markets another boost to the upside as people are now looking to the end of the Fed's rate hike cycle. The best start to any market in over 20 years. It's hard to believe. Like, even when I say that, how could you have the fastest rate hike cycle in history, the deepest yield curve inversion in decades, and have the best start to a market in over 20 years? Wild. Truly a first. Truly a first. Everybody always throughout history talks about or wants to talk about this time it's different, right? Everybody always says, oh, this time it's different. Most of the time when people say that, it's just wishful thinking, right? It's just their bias. It's just them refusing to admit that they're wrong on something, that this time it's different. There was this time it's different. When really, most times it's really not any different. It's just that the catalyst that's causing whatever it is changes, but what's actually taking place is usually always the same. Except this time, if you ever wanted to say some time was different, truly, this would be the time that you can say that something is different. No money manager, no professional on Wall Street has ever seen a market and economic environment like we have right now. It's never been seen before, because in history, you have never, ever had a time where the entire global economy was shut down overnight and trillions of dollars were just injected into the economy to just keep it afloat while nobody was allowed to work. That resulted in an excessive amount of savings and liquidity and pent-up demand. And coming out of COVID, when you flip the economy back on, it's been nothing short of a rocket ship of demand and consumer-driven economy here in the United States, while other areas around the world are slowing more steadily. The United States is not. I mean, yeah, you're slowing, but you're still extremely strong. We got to welcome everybody from the Stockmaster app, guys. We got a bunch of people that are tuning in from the Stockmaster app. What we're talking about today is we're going to go over some of the top trade ideas for the week that I gave you last night. What did they do here today? And also the earnings that are coming out tomorrow. What stocks do I have my eyes on based on earnings? And what's the exact trading game plan for tomorrow? If this, then that type of scenarios. If they beat on earnings, if they raise guidance, if they miss on earnings, if they lower guidance, that is what I'm going to give you guys if this, then that type of scenarios with entry and exit points for the stocks that are reporting earnings tomorrow. You've got Bank of America, you got Morgan Stanley, you got Charles Schwab, you have Western Alliance, you got Lockheed Martin. On Wednesday, you've got Tesla and Netflix, you've got United Airlines, you've got CSX, Johnson & Johnson, American Express. All these companies are coming out and reporting earnings here this week. 11% of the S&P reports here this week. It's going to be a big one. So everyone from the Stockmaster app, you're seeing something that has not happened in 20 years. And again, if you guys are just joining us from the Stockmaster app, our partners over at TradingView are reporting that the NASDAQ is up 42% this year and Bitcoin is up 81%. That marks this stealth recovery in tech and crypto has made 2023 one of the best starts for any market in over 20 years. This is coming during a year when everybody thought the world was supposed to end this year. They were supposed to be the recession of all recessions, the end of days. People were talking about a complete financial collapse like you had in 2008, the Lehman Brothers moment. And those people are completely dead wrong. I was never in the camp of this end of days recession. I always thought we would have a mild recession, or even we discussed this possibility of a rolling recession where you have recessions hit certain parts of the economy while other parts of the economy are actually still expanding. And we talked about that. It was kind of what I've been expecting. But even myself here, sitting here now, the data does not say recession. You're not in a recession right now. And quite frankly, if you want to just look at the data that's coming out, the recession's nowhere to be seen. A lot of people are saying, well, yeah, okay, well, maybe the recession just continuously gets pushed back and gets pushed back. Well, at what point does the recession getting pushed back? At what point does it become just a soft landing? When does a soft landing confirm and you can stop saying, oh, the recession is just pushed off? Because if the recession just continues to be pushed off, at some point, you're going to make people make the argument, well, no, this is a soft landing. There is no recession. Or is the recession just delayed? Regardless, the markets keep moving higher. And you've just been sitting on the sidelines during this entire time because people told you the world was going to end this year and you refused to put money to work. You sat on the sidelines and you hid cash under your mattress. You are kicking yourself in the ass this year. Now, we were buying in our long-term portfolios in 2021, 360s on the SPY, 380s on the SPY. We were putting money to work last year in the long-term portfolios. Now, full disclosure, I still have some cash on the sideline that I did not yet put back into the markets as we're pushing higher and higher and higher. Yes, obviously now I look back, I'm like, well, I wish I put the whole thing in down there at 360, but I still do have some cash that is on the sideline that has not yet found a home. But I'm damn sure happy that I got stocks like NVIDIA, Meta, AMD, Microsoft, Broadcom, right? Like I take a look at some of these stocks, Snowflake and Salesforce and Datadog and Palo Alto and Fortinet. These are stocks that are ripping to some of them at all-time highs. I am so happy that we added those stocks in the long-term portfolio. But even if we're on our way to 460 or you think we're going to all-time highs at 480, I don't believe that we're going straight to the all-time highs. I do believe that there's going to be a pullback. I'm not telling everybody just dive right into the markets right now, just buy everything. That's not what I'm saying, because I'm not buying anything right now in the long-term portfolio. Okay, I did some buying a little while ago. I'm not buying anything right now. I'm waiting for a little bit of a pullback. People are in chase mode right now. This market feels too complacent. The VIX is far too low. And with earnings coming up this week, I think things can get really wild. Depends on what the earnings are going to be from these companies. I don't need to go and invest blindly in everything right now. I'll wait for pullbacks. I know things don't go up in a straight line. I'm not saying that we're not going to have a recession. That's not what I'm saying. Could the recession just be pushed off? Could you start to see it towards the end of this year or maybe at the beginning of next year? Sure, absolutely you can. But right now, the data doesn't show it. Every data point is going into the soft landing bucket. When a piece of economic data is released, you can do two things with it. One, drop it in the soft landing bucket or drop it in the recession bucket. You got a slew of economic data last week, and every single one of those data points went in the soft landing bucket. That's the reason why Goldman Sachs has lowered their probability of a recession to 20%. And if you avoid a recession altogether, it's going to be the first time in history that you had an inverted yield curve, a rate hike cycle, and an oil price shock. It's the first time in history that those three things occurring in the same year, which it did in 2022. It'd be the first time in history that those three things happened and there was not a recession that followed. So now Goldman Sachs is saying we're moving our percentage to 20% now, likelihood of a recession. That's pretty damn low, considering it was just 50-50 not too long ago. And that's coming from Goldman Sachs. That's not coming from me. That's coming from Goldman Sachs. Now, we can put on our tinfoil hats and you can try to say, oh, but the numbers are manipulated, right? Oh, the numbers are fake. The numbers are not accurate. The jobs numbers are actually way worse than that. I'm not here to play that game. It's not my place to try to determine that. My job is to take the numbers that I am provided with and use them to make the most money as possible and to help others on here make the most money as possible. And so far, we've done a damn good job of it. You see, members of True Trading Group, make no mistake about it, all these giveaways that we do $1,000 giveaways. We give away laptops. We got a huge, we have a huge giveaway today for our lifetime members, like a $12,000 trade station, a $5,000 laptop. We do a bunch of these crazy giveaways with all of these members. We're always giving out cash and electronics. But the only reason why these things are possible, the reason why we have 10,000 members in 115 different countries, the only reason any of this is possible is because people are making money and they're becoming better traders with True Trading Group, regardless of the market environment that we are in. True Trading Group did not just emerge from the stock market guru, primordial ooze, this year or during COVID. True Trading has been around in business since 2017. Again, the fact remains, year over year, day after day, people are making money and they're becoming better traders. I will prove that to you. Members of TTG that are with me on this live stream, if you are a member and you're making money and becoming better traders, I'd like for you to type the number 1 inside chat right now. Let's go ahead, type the number 1 if you are a member and you guys are making money and becoming better traders. Go ahead, type that number 1 in chat right now. If you're not a member, just pay attention to how many people are about to type the number 1. Good, just pay attention to how many people you're about to see type the number 1. You see, it's very important that you understand these people did not just wake up one morning and decide, I want a mansion or I want a yacht. I'm going to go hold some garbage stock to the moon. I'm going to YOLO some options. That's not what happened. All these people typing number 1, they didn't have an insane amount of free time, no responsibilities, endless amounts of cash. These people didn't have any of those things. They simply wanted a way to better their lives. These people wanted a way to not have to worry about groceries, not have to worry about rent, give their children the future that they deserved, be able to send their kids to college or be able to send themselves to college, to be able to leave that shit job that they're stuck at or to be able just to make a little extra money. Some people are really happy with their jobs, but they want a little bit more. And guess what? Stock market is the only place that you are not limited or capped on your earnings potential. That's why they are here. That's why you are here. And this month, I told you guys last Sunday, I told you that the volatility was coming back into the markets. I told you to get ready to make money. I told you we were going to make money this last week. We had 3 triple-digit gains last week, and I expect we're going to have more of that today. Or more of that this week. You already had one of them today. Sunrun, ticker symbol RUN. Some members over 250. Yes, I will say that to you again. Some members over 250% gain on Sunrun today. And that's right from the top trade ideas of the week that we went over last night on the live stream. If you caught my live stream last night, Sunrun, RUN, was one of the top trade ideas for the week. And even I was surprised today. I thought this stock was going to make this move over the course of maybe 2 to 3 days. It did it all today. This stock is up 13%. The stock is. The options went up 250%. Congratulations, members of True Trading Group that capitalized on that, and any viewers of this YouTube channel that were with me last night when I gave you my top trade ideas for the week that took advantage and capitalized on that analysis. Congratulations. But that is a type of analysis and type of trading opportunities that you get in True Trading Group on a daily basis. I told everybody last week, if you're a member, get your butts in chat. It's going to be a big week. If you're not a member, I told you, sign up for a membership, because if you're sitting on the sidelines when this volatility comes back, you're going to be kicking yourself on the opportunities to make money that you are missing out on by continuously just sitting on the sidelines. And honestly, I'm really not surprised that we've already had a triple-digit gain here this week. We had 3 of them last week. Last week was catalyst after catalyst after catalyst. You had 8 Fed members speak. You had CPI data, PPI data, the jobs report. You had consumer sentiment. Every single piece of economic and inflation data that you can possibly ask for all came out last week and just brought volatility right back into this market. Now, You're starting earnings season. You started it on Friday, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, again tomorrow, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Lockheed Martin, Charles Schwab, Western Alliance, some of those regional banks that had the issues a little while ago. Things are going to get wild this week. This volatility is not going anywhere. It is still here. The same volatility that gave us 3 triple-digit wins last week, it's still here. And Fed members aren't speaking this week. That's the best part. Because Fed members are not speaking, the market is going to be free to move based on nothing but earnings. And that is better for us as traders because you don't have to worry about the markets are, strong. And all of a sudden in the middle of the day, some Fed member says some stupid comment and the markets then drop 2 points out of nowhere. And you're just like, whoa, what just happened? Because you're not keeping track of every word that every single Fed member is saying. You don't have that this week. The Fed's in a quiet period because the Fed meeting is coming up. So they can't say anything in public. So that lets us just trade based on the earnings that are coming out. And there's a ton of them coming out here for the rest of this week. So we're already kicking it off with a bang. Sunrun, triple-digit gain for members inside chat. People always wonder, when's the right time for me to get involved in the markets? You never feel like it's the right time. Well, I'd say considering this is the greatest start to any market in over 20 years and you're starting earnings season, I'd say right now is a pretty damn good time for you to start. If you've been sitting on the sidelines because people on YouTube told you that the end of days were coming, that people on Reddit told you that never mind a recession, we're going to have a Great Depression, and you kept all of your money on the sidelines, you are kicking yourself in the ass, and you have a lot of catching up to do, and it's about time you started catching up because this market has not slowed down. The labor market is still strong. Inflation continues to come down, and we're about to get earnings season. The market is not waiting for you to catch up. It is leaving with or without you. Now, I'm going to give you guys my entire game plan on how I plan on trading the stocks that are coming out with earnings this week. Like I said, there's a long list of them. You have Tesla, you have Netflix, okay, some huge companies reporting earnings this week. I'm going to go through with you the companies reporting earnings tomorrow, my exact game plan, how I'm going to trade them. Okay. I want to see right now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, I'd like for you to type the letters TTG in chat right now. Again, if you're not a member, I want you to type the letters TTG in chat right now. Just type the letters TTG if you guys are not a member of True Trading Group. I just want to see who we have. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. I want to see how many of you are not members of True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type TTG. For those of you that are not members, we have EJ Tan. Armand, welcome back. Alan Harden, one of these days, welcome back. Rick Camacho, I think you're new, brother. What's up? How are you? Jen, Utpal, Sean Johnson, welcome back. Samo City, Steve Davis, Jenny Boris, Milan. Nathaniel, Brandon, Big Mike, Ahmed, Randy, Mosh, Kip, Don Bishop. All right, we got a lot of new faces that are with us here today. Bonnie, Jerry, okay. All right, guys. Well, listen, honestly, you guys are all in the right place right now. But actually, before we go any further, nope, Roku, sorry, brother. Go back and watch the videos. Go back and watch the videos, Roku. Go back and watch the videos. So we got to welcome Daniel or Danielle. Daniel. We got to welcome Daniel. Daniel, welcome. Guys, everybody welcome Daniel. Daniel just joined the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Daniel. Daniel just joined the True Trading Group fam. Everybody welcome Daniel. Daniel, welcome to the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Daniel. All right. Well, actually here, what I'll do real quick. All right. I want everybody listen up, listen good. All right. What I'm going to do here right now is let me actually tell you guys real quick, briefly, how you guys can join the TTG membership, because we do I have good news. We got 12 laptops today. So well, now 11, I guess, because Daniel just grabbed one. So now we're down to 11. We had 12, but now Daniel just grabbed one, which means now we have 11. So that is some of the good news. Okay. The other good news is as soon as I'm done telling you how we're going to go through and we're going to make money this week, I'm going to give you guys my trade ideas based on earnings for tomorrow. As soon as we go through that, I'm going to go, excuse me. I want to tell you guys first how you guys can join the TTG fam and then give you guys the game plan, how we're going to make money for the rest of the week. Okay. So if you guys want to join the TTG fam before these earnings get crazy tomorrow, and that's exactly when they're going to, already got a triple digit gain today. We're looking at more of that for this week. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com and then use the coupon code TTG121. You got to manually use that coupon code. When you go to ttgoffer.com, the price is going to say $2,212, but use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, and then the price will drop down to just $1,007. $1,007, that's it for the entire year. There's no upsell for courses, and you get all the tools and everything included with your membership. All right, this is going to be a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. You guys get access to every single course. Joe, if you want to maybe post up the link in chat, you guys can click on the link. You'll see the list of all the courses you're going to have access to as a member. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it. You guys get access to all of it. There's no upsell for those courses. Every course is included when you join for the $1,007. And the next 11 people to do so will get themselves a brand new free laptop. It's a Windows laptop. You can use the trade with, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay. Whatever you guys want to do. I don't care. Put the money back in your account. It's totally free. It's going to be a brand new Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. You also get all of our tools. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management teams. If you were to go to Benzinga directly, that's going to cost you well over $1,000 a year just for those things. Probably closer to like $1,400 a year, honestly. If you were to go directly to trade to Benzinga, you get all of those things included when you join True Trading Group. You also get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get Trading View's premium charting software. Trading View's premium charting software is probably around $600 a year. It's included when you join TTG. The Trade Idea Scanner streams on our platform every day, so you guys can focus on the hottest stocks during the day. Some of you may even pay for trade ideas already. The simulator from ETNA that we have lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. It's expensive data that many of you may pay for already. All included when you join True Trading Group for just $1,007. That's it. And you guys get a free laptop. You also get a trading journal that tracks all your trades and breaks it down to the statistics on your trading so you can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are talked about most on social media. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular name. The mods and I give you watch lists every morning before the market opens. The stocks we're focused on with entry and exit points, so you know exactly where to focus your attention before the day even begins. Do live workshops every week. We got a video library with 600 hours of workshops and webinars. You can actually attend these workshops live when you guys become a full-time member of the TTG fam, like Ed. We got to welcome Ed. Ed, welcome to the family, guys. Now we're down to 10 of these laptops. All right, we're down to 10. We had 12. Daniel grabbed one. Now Ed grabbed one, which means we are down to just 10. All right, guys, 10 of these laptops. 10 laptops are now remaining, guys. Everybody welcome Ed. So remember, go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. You have to manually type that code in, guys. Click apply code, then the price drops to $1,007. It's a 54% discount on the membership. Everybody welcome Ed, newest member to the group. And the next 10 of you will get a laptop. How do you know you're getting a laptop? How do you know you're one of the 10? Very simple. When you go to ttgoffer.com, do you see a laptop? Yes? Fantastic. If you see a laptop, then you are getting one. If you don't see a laptop, that means we've sold out of all of them. The price of our membership is going up at midnight tonight. You could have got the membership yesterday for under $1,000. Now it's $1,007. It's going to continue to climb as we work our price back up to around $1,800 to $2,000, which is where it should be. Honestly, a lot of members will tell you that our membership is probably worth around $5,000. Some say $10,000 because of all the stuff that you get access to it. But we don't have to have to beat people over the head with a price like that. But we've been too cheap for too long. Okay. So if you guys, that 1,007 price point is good up until midnight tonight. Price goes up at midnight tonight, and the next 10 people get themselves a brand new free laptop. In fact, Adam, why don't you cue the video? All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that nice little graphic. Okay. Now, what else I want to say to you? I believe so strongly in the platform that we've created. I know I come on these live streams and you guys probably think that I talk a big game, or you're like, oh, this guy's full of crap. I put my money where my mouth is. I believe strongly in the product and the platform that we have created, and I believe in our platform's ability to help you reach your goals, so much so that we are willing to offer you a double your money back guarantee. This is how it works. Allow me to explain. You join True Trading Group tonight. Okay. You'll pay $1,007. And we give you a price match guarantee as well. If you guys, the membership price is continuing to go up. So if you guys see a membership for True Trading Group, if we sell it for less than $1,007, we will give you a credit on the difference if we do sell a membership for less than $1,007. Give you guys peace of mind that you're getting the very best price that you possibly can. So we'll give you a price match guarantee as well. But this double your money back guarantee, you'll join today, you'll pay $1,007 for the entire year. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. If you are unable to make back the membership fee at least one time during your membership, I'll give you back double. So you'll pay $1,007. If you can't make that back at least one time during the membership, we will give you back $2,014. Double the money. I'm dead serious. And you can keep the free laptop. We do this because, or I can do this rather, our refund rate is only 2.39%. So, I mean, quite frankly, if our refund rate was 10, 15, or 20%, I wouldn't be able to offer you guys double your money back. True Trading Group would not be able to survive as a business if that was the case. But since our refund rate is as low as it is, 2.39, I can offer you double your money back without blinking an eye. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews, and 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members of the platform. I see the results that members have. I know that this platform can help you reach your goals. And I have no problem putting my money where my mouth is and offering a double your money back guarantee. So the next 10 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121, get a 54% discount, get a free laptop, a price match guarantee, and a double your money back guarantee. If you have any questions or you're having a hard time signing up, don't hesitate to text us. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. Text that phone number at the bottom of the screen if you have any questions at all. You have questions about me, the mods, about our laptop, our money back guarantee, our trading, anything. You send a text message to that phone number. We'll answer any questions that you guys have. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. So the next 10 people get themselves a brand new free laptop. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 115 countries. Okay, you can live in the Philippines or Taiwan, or you can live in Norway or I don't care where you live. We will get you the free laptop. We have members in 115 countries. I'm willing to bet that wherever you reside today, we have members that are exactly where you are. 115 countries. All right, so we'll get you the free laptop. You don't have to enter your address when you sign up to get the laptop. Rather, check your email. We're going to send you a welcome email. There will be instructions. There will be instructions in your email how to claim that free laptop. All right. So again, guys, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right. All right, folks. There you have it. What I would like to do here now is I want to go through and I want to show you guys, I want to recap, obviously, trade of the day for members, Sunrun, RUN, okay, RUN. Now, so many members made money on this stock today. I was so happy. I don't, and I mean this so genuinely and so sincerely. Some of you are going to be like, this guy, you're full of crap. I don't believe you. But I honestly, like when I finish up my work day, I'm like, oh, today was a good day. Today was a bad day. As long as I know, if I know that a lot of members made money because of the analysis that we were able to provide for them, that's a good day. That is a really good day. And there's a lot of people that made money on this Sunrun trade today. Guys, comment in chat right now if you guys made money on Sunrun. Tell me how you did. How much did you make, or what was your percentage gain, or just tell me. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know for those of you that made money on this Sunrun trade, because this thing was unbelievable. And this was one of our top trade ideas for the week yesterday. This is why if you guys are new to the channel, you've got to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Because every single day, well, 6 days a week, we go live. And I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I don't just come on here and tell you what happened today, what happened yesterday. Of course, we'll recap those trades. Look at this. 250% gain for JG Scuba. Edison with a 260% gain. Harrinder made $15,000 on Sunrun today. Just unbelievable. 232% gain for Amy. I mean, guys, you're talking over a 200% gain for a lot of people. Donkey Kong, 247%. Howard Potts, 117%. My boy Bruce, 180%. I mean, this is just unbelievable. $500 for Dave Norby with the $500. Way to go, Dave. Derek goes, I got out early and still made 100% gain. Kurt made 100%. Art made 266%. Don made 237%. Gerardo, 25%. Loan, 140%. Loan 10, great job. First Lycan got in late, still made 75%. Tamara took profits 3 times. This was trade of the day for people inside chat. Hands down. 120% for Lena, 169% for Huckleberry. You guys get the point. I don't need to continue to read these. Congratulations, all of our members. I love you guys. I'm so glad that you guys were able to capitalize on this. What I want to do for you real quick, I have a quick video clip from yesterday's live stream. This is last night's live stream where I went over with you guys some of my top trade ideas for the week. Very specifically, these are the stocks I'm focusing on. This is what I think the stocks are going to do. These are the areas where I look to get in. These are the areas I look to get out. I want to go ahead right now. I want to play for you guys this quick video clip. It's about 2 minutes long where I go through and I show you Sunrun, okay? One of my top trade ideas for the week. And now, to be honest, I thought this move was going to take at least 2 days. I even said it last night, I believe. I said last night that I think that this could maybe take, over the next 2 days, the stock can get to $22. Well, it did it today. That's how big of a move that this stock was. That's how great and on point that analysis was. So let's go ahead real quick, guys. Again, the video clip I'm about to show you is from last night's live stream. Let's go ahead and play that clip. Are we playing the clip? Guys, do we have the clip? All right, it's downloading, so we still need a moment. Well, we have to welcome Janet in the meantime. We got to welcome Janet. We got to welcome Janet. Janet's the newest member of the group. Now we're down to just 9. All right, now we're down to just 9 of those laptops. Again, how do you know that you're getting one of the laptops? Oh, and Stefan, 8. We're now down to 8. Everybody welcome Stefan. 8 laptops now remain. All right, so again, ttgoffer.com. The coupon code is TTG121. As long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you guys know that you're getting one. Everybody welcome Stefan. 8 laptops now remain. All right, looks like we're ready with the video clip, guys. Let's go ahead and play that clip. Another long idea that does not have earnings, and this is something that's lower volatility. It's Sunrun. R-U-N, Sunrun. I like Sunrun for multiple reasons. 1, I see a reversal signal. 2, I see a key resistance level that's now acting as support. Now, what's the reversal pattern that I see? The reversal pattern that I see is an inverse head and shoulders. Here's your left shoulder. Here's your head. Here's your right shoulder. Here's your neckline. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Here's your neckline. If we can get above this neckline, I think you can have a nice little breakout of the stock. And I think this could be a swing trade if you break above this neckline on Sunrun. Could be a break above this level. Now, the other thing, what I'm seeing is that's the reversal pattern, which is a inverse head and shoulders. But what's the level that used to be resistance that now I'm looking for to act as support? It's the 100-day moving average. This purple line, this purple pink line. Now look back here. Do you see here resistance, resistance, resistance? Look at this. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Every time the stock touched that purple line, it sold off. Then look at right here. Got to the purple line and then sold off. Well, now look. Now you see how we're above the purple line? See that? See how now we're above it? What I want to do now is if Sunrun stays above $19, $19 is my mark, okay? I want to be long Sunrun. If we can stay above $19, that'll keep us above the 100-day moving average, and then look for Sunrun to break above 20, and then eventually push yourself and get back over and get over 21 and make a push towards the 200-day moving average. You'll see that you have previous little resistance right here at that mark. And then you will see that 100-day moving average sits there. I'm looking for that level to be support and then push Sunrun back up to the upside. I think that could actually be a little bit of a swing trade. I think that maybe that goes higher for like maybe 2, maybe 3 days. That's something you guys can take a look at. And there you have it. There's the analysis on Sunrun. And now here's what happened today. Look at that monster of a candle. Unbelievable. I mean, we just said this last night. I mean, that's the candle I drew. You just saw the video clip. I drew the candle. That's the candle right there. It's unreal. It's unreal. We've been spot on with our analysis, and I'm just happy to see so many people take advantage of this. Huge day for solar stocks in general. Enphase, FSLR, Sunrun all had monster days today. And I thought it was going to take us 2 days to get to $22. We got the $22 today. Your next resistance is going to be 200-day moving average up there, just shy of 23. We got to welcome Jim. Jim saw the analysis, was like, I've seen enough. I'm in. Jim, congrats, brother. 7 of those laptops now remain. 7. So everybody welcome Jim. Guys, again, ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. Click apply code. The price then drops from $22.12 all the way down to $1,007. You see a laptop, you're getting one. Don't forget, you get a double your money back guarantee. I really honestly don't think you need one, but nonetheless, you're getting one. It's gives you peace of mind and holds us accountable. But I really don't think that you need a double your money back guarantee. But if you guys can't make back $1,007 at least one time during the membership after going through the courses, the quizzes, and attending a study group, I'll give you back $2,014. You can keep that free laptop. All right. So Jim, welcome to the TTG fam. All right. So there it is, guys. There's Sunrun. I mean, this was just unbelievable. Now, I'll just recap for you again what we went over, right? I said we have a reversal pattern, and that's an inverse head and shoulders. Inverse head and shoulders are trend reversal patterns. So you can see the stock's been on a downtrend. There's left shoulder, there's head, there's right shoulder. And we said yesterday, here was the neckline, right? So there was the neckline. We said if you break above that neckline, look for the stock to push up towards the 200-day moving average and get to $22. $22 was the target, and that target was reached today. So there's the breakout of that level. You can see we got all the way up, and the high of the day today is exactly $22.14. Unbelievable. Unbelievable move. So the analysis was just spot on, guys. You know, we talked about the 100-day moving average, right? The 100-day moving average, that's this purple line you see on my screen. And just look at it, right? Look at how it was resistance. In February and March, you tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Between February and March, you tested the 100-day moving average 7 times. Every time it got rejected. And then you tested it again. It's the purple line. You tested it again right there in the middle of June, and it rejected again. But then when we zoom this in, you can see now, you see how on Thursday of last week, we finally broke above the 100-day moving average, and we held above it on Friday. And then today, you get the breakout, the follow through, and the continuation move to the upside. Just unbelievable move on Sunrun. So congratulations, guys, for everyone that was able to capitalize on this trade. And you can see, like, you know, it wasn't just Sunrun. Like FSLR, huge day today, just massive green candle. ENPH, huge day today, massive green candles. That stock's up 7%, right? FSLR is up 8%. Sunrun up 12%. Just big days for these stocks, folks. All right. So congrats again. All right. Now let's go over kind of my game plan for the stocks that are reporting earnings tomorrow, because there are 4 of them that I really want to focus on. That's Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Lockheed Martin, and Charles Schwab. Let's talk about Bank of America first. Bank of America has a very big resistance level that is keeping this stock in check. You came out with earnings on Friday from Wells Fargo, from JP Morgan. You saw higher net interest income. JP Morgan had the best of the earnings reports. That gapped Bank of America up on Friday as a sympathy play to some of the other banks that reported earnings. But then that stock sold off very aggressively on Friday with a big green to red move. Strong reversal, a little bit of a recovery today as you have this big resistance level above 30. Bank of America above $30 is a big resistance level. You can see it's been resistance for the last couple of months. And prior to that, it used to be a level of support. So you guys can see on my screen, it doesn't take an experienced chartist to see this level used to be support. You broke underneath it, and then it's become resistance. Now that they're reporting earnings, you have to be very careful. If their earnings are not enough to get the stock above this level, you got to be careful of a fade there on Bank of America. Bank of America has not been one of the better performing banks. Okay, you take a look at a stock like Bank of America, take a look at the stock chart, see what Bank of America has done, and then take a look and see what JP Morgan has done. It's night and day, right? Even Wells Fargo, it's night and day, right? Even Citigroup, which has done sideways. But look at Bank of America, by far one of the weakest of the big mega cap banks, one of the big mega banks. It's been one of the weaker ones out there. So if they report earnings and if earnings are not enough to get it above this resistance level, watch for the fade out back down into, 28, 28.50, depending on what the earnings are going to be. So just be careful. I would look for a short, unless you gapped above this level so cleanly, which they'd have to really beat their earnings and raise guidance aggressively, I think, in order for that to happen. I'm leaning towards short side, guys, on Bank of America if we can't get through that level after they report earnings. Let me go to Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley is a little bit of a different animal compared to a Wells Fargo and a Bank of America, because Morgan Stanley has and relies a lot more heavily on investment banking services, money market revenue, trading revenue. Morgan Stanley relies more heavily on that side of business than a JP Morgan, a Bank of America, a Wells Fargo that have a much bigger consumer banking type of business. Morgan Stanley doesn't really have a big, consumer banking business. Like you can walk into a Chase branch or a Wells Fargo branch and open up a checking account. You can't really walk into a Morgan Stanley branch and open up a checking account, right? They're different types of businesses. So what I want to pay attention to in the earnings specifically for Morgan Stanley is how was their investment banking revenue and how was their trading revenue? Because investment banking revenue is going to take a hit for sure. There's been no IPOs. Right? No companies are really going public. You have a very select few companies have gone public. So there's not a lot of revenue being generated from mergers and acquisitions or from the IPO markets. So how much of a slowdown do we see there? And do they think and anticipate that getting better in the quarters to come? That's really what I want to watch for Morgan Stanley. Do they anticipate investment banking services to increase revenue down the road in the next quarters to come, or are they still being very standoffish? Because if they're standoffish on it, you're talking about a move back down to like $81 on Morgan Stanley. You're in this beautiful channel between like $92 and $81. It's like a nice $11 range on Morgan Stanley. And we'll see what those earnings come out with. But I'd look for, if that investment banking revenue really misses badly and trading revenue misses badly, I'd look for Morgan Stanley down around $81. That takes me over to another financial, which is Charles Schwab. Now, Charles Schwab, I feel better about Charles Schwab than I do some of the others. Charles Schwab I feel like Charles Schwab always got unfairly lumped into the regional banks that really had problems, like First Republic, PacWest. Right? I really feel like this company got unfairly lumped in. I think Charles Schwab is a very strong company. I think that their earnings are going to show that their wealth management business is doing much better than people had maybe anticipated, and that people were not pulling money out of Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab also, again, not a regional or not a bank you can just walk into and say, hey, I want to open up a checking account like you could at Bank of America or Chase or Wells Fargo. Their big business is asset management, wealth management. It's a huge driver for them. With the markets up at 52-week highs, with the NASDAQ pumping, with all the excitement around AI, I expect them to actually report that they've seen a nice boost in their wealth management business. And I think that could take the stock above a huge resistance level here at 60. If I draw a line across 60, pay close attention to it, there's your $60 level. And if you guys see this, look at all of that resistance from during the banking crisis. And then we got up to that level on Friday and we rejected there again also on Friday. So if we gap above $60 on Charles Schwab, look for 60 to be support. See if there's more upside there on Charles Schwab. All right. Now, again, just make sure you guys understand the plans that I'm giving you are based on the earnings. So if the earnings come out and let's say they miss on earnings terribly and they lower their guidance, then forget about trying to be long. I mean, these are very specific game plans on how to trade these stocks based on what the earnings are. I'm not here to predict what the earnings are going to be. That's a guessing game. I don't guess. I look for probabilities and I put myself in the best possible position to make money. I don't like to guess. Okay. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I think earnings are going to be this. I think guidance is going to be that. No, it's rather if earnings are this and that and guidance is that, this is exactly how I'm going to trade the stocks. You have a very clear game plan depending on what the companies report. And then lastly, Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin has a huge support level underneath 450. I'll draw it out for you. There it is. This is a huge support level underneath 450. All right. Now, if there is a gap down on earnings, I think you can actually play a bounce off of 450 if you gap down, but you're still above 450. If you gapped under 450, then I think you got to be careful. Watch for this 445 zone to be resistance, because then Lockheed Martin has a lot more room to the downside. I don't expect bad earnings from these companies, considering that the defense budget was left unchanged when the debt ceiling deal was reached. They did not cut back on defense spending. That was why the stocks really got hurt right here, because everybody thought that the deal that they were going to come to raise the debt ceiling, they thought that was going to mean they were going to cut back spending on military and defense. And obviously that would bode very bad for Lockheed Martin. I think you're going to have a good print for Lockheed Martin. I am looking for Lockheed Martin to trade a little bit higher. I just think you've got to, if you get a huge gap up on Lockheed Martin, I would actually fade 500. If you get a gap down around 450, I think there's a bounce there off of the high 440s and try to see if that stock then holds this key level of support. But I don't think that we're going to have a negative or a bad print here on Lockheed Martin. I kind of feel like this print's going to be good. But like I said, I don't try to guess what those earnings are. I just try to react to them. And we got to welcome Tammy, 6 spots left. Oh my goodness. Imagine if that's the same Tammy. Tammy, welcome to the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Tammy. 6 of those laptops now remain. Everybody welcome Tammy. 6 of those laptops now remain. Guys, again, as long as you see a laptop, you're getting one. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Yes, my boy Rhino. Thank you for that. My boy Rhino giving me the inside track on the steel business. My man. Appreciate you, brother. Hope everything is well with you and the fam. So that's what I'm looking at with Lockheed Martin. I think we're going to get a good print there. And then you can look for sympathy plays, Lockheed Martin. You can look to trade Raytheon off of Lockheed Martin, a little bit less of an expensive name, but that'll probably move to the upside. You have General Dynamics is another one. What is it? Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I just think that you're going to be able to, I think you're going to be able to get a nice little move to the upside on Lockheed. So keep an eye on it. That's what we got coming out for tomorrow. Those are the big companies reporting tomorrow. And then on Wednesday is Tesla and Netflix. And I'll go over those game plans with you guys on the live stream tomorrow. All right. So right now, I think it's giveaway time, folks. I think it is giveaway time. Or maybe, Adam, maybe I'll give out the first code word. All right, so here's what I'll do. So for members and people that are on here, tomorrow, so right now I'm doing a giveaway. We're giving away a $12,000 trading station and like a $5,000 jacked up laptop, juiced up laptop. Tomorrow, we're going to give away $1,000 on the live stream. But you're going to need to know the code words. So I'll give you the first code word. This is going to be for the giveaway for tomorrow. This is going to be for the $1,000 giveaway for tomorrow. You're going to need to know these 2 code words. Okay? You need to know these code words. All right? The first of those code words is, let's make this a good one. First of those code words is market, all right? Market, all right? Market. That's the first code word, all right? This is going to be for the tomorrow's giveaway. It's a $1,000 giveaway. First code word is market, M-A-R-K-E-T, like stock market, just market, all right? Market. Okay? That's going to be the first code word for tomorrow's giveaway. Anybody have any questions about the stocks that I just went over while we just wait for Adam to get ready with the giveaway here for members? Anybody have any questions? Hi, Mike. China came out with bad data. Do you think that will have an impact on our economy? I mean, yeah, it should. It certainly should. I mean, it's the second largest economy in the world. China's economy has an impact on every economy, just like our economy has an impact on every economy. China is not doing well at all. They are continuing, their GDP revisions continue to go down. They are not experiencing the same type of boost in China, like coming out of COVID, that demand surge, that spending surge. You're not seeing that like you saw here in the US. And you just hit a new high for youth unemployment in China. The youth unemployment rate in China is between 21 and 22%. That is exceptionally high. The youth unemployment rate in China, between 21 and 22%. So, you also had a big slowdown in construction spending, which shows the slowdown, obviously, in the housing market and everything there in China. So people really aren't spending money in China like everybody thought. That's why oil prices have come down. So you might be wondering, why are oil stocks going down? I was thinking about this last week. I'm like, why are oil stocks going down? Like, oil stocks got pummeled last week. Just got absolutely rocked. And it's like, why? Well, it's because China is not doing as well as people had anticipated. And China is a massive consumer of oil and energy. And if you don't have high demand in China, then that allows supply to catch up with demand, and that allows price pressures to ease and subside with oil. So I think you got to kind of just be a little, careful with what's going on with China if you're looking at getting long oil, because if China's economy does not recover here, and people are talking about the Chinese economy the Chinese government might do some stimulus or something to spark the economy. Could you imagine? Imagine if we had to do stimulus to spark the economy here in the US after everything that we did during COVID. But you're talking about two countries that handled COVID completely differently, different types of stimulus packages and different lengths and periods of time of being locked down or not. And you're seeing now that the benefit that China, the one positive there is that China never experienced an inflation problem. Okay, China's inflation was always low, 2-3%. And China never saw 10% inflation like we saw here in the US. Okay, they never saw 12-15% inflation like our friends in Europe saw. That never happened in China. Their inflation always remained muted. But now their economy is also muted, and you're not seeing this big surge. The excess savings that you saw happen in China, they didn't spend it. So what's happening is, you had this increased savings rate in China, but they saved it. The consumers in China have saved their savings. They have not spent it. That's the biggest difference between us and China. Coming out of COVID, Americans spent the savings that they accumulated during COVID and continue to spend it. China, they're not spending it. They're holding on to it. They're using it as a safety net. And that's why that economy is not doing as well as ours. So definitely going to keep eyes on China. Definitely going to keep eyes on China. That's why a lot of the Chinese stocks got hit today. Even though I think it was Goldman Sachs upgraded Baidu today. Baidu is one. Baba is another that I like, because the Chinese government is finally getting off those companies when it comes to regulation. And if the Chinese government, if they want to really spark, give a spark to the economy, help bolster the tech sector that you've attacked for the last 2 years. They've had a stranglehold on the tech sector in China for the last 2 years. Get off of them, get off that regulation, let those companies grow and succeed and start to hire new people. And then those stocks could start to recover, but you got to keep your eyes on the Chinese economy as a whole. Good question, though. Yeah, so Ronis, I saw October. The reports that I see is that the savings that we've accumulated during COVID are due to the savings. Like, all the excess is due to be spent through by October is what I've seen from some of the reports. Verizon and AT&T. That's actually a good one. These stocks have gone absolutely destroyed. They're getting absolutely destroyed. I own Verizon in my long-term portfolio. They pay like a 5 or 6% dividend. But these telecom stocks are just getting wrecked. I mean, Verizon has massive support if you get underneath $30, massive support. But this stock just hit a 13-year low. AT&T is worse. AT&T Guys, and this is going to shock the hell out of you. AT&T is lower than where it was during the 2008 global financial crisis and the dot-com bubble. Let me say that again. AT&T is lower than where it was during the global financial crisis and the dot-com bubble. Whoa. So when I see stuff like that, I am not in any rush to buy a stock like that. The market's on fire, and I'm going to go and I'm going to buy a stock that just broke below the global financial crisis low and broke below the dot-com bubble low. The dot-com bubble, you kidding me? It's over 20 years ago. So you're telling me this stock is lower than where it was 20 years ago? Why would I want to buy that? Do not fall into a dividend value trap. Because a lot of people say, oh, but they pay really good dividends, so I'm going to buy the stock because they pay a good dividend. Yes, it's good when a company pays a good dividend, but it's not good if the stock keeps going down 10, 15, 20% of the clip. That's what happened to investors with oil stocks over the last 10 years, not the last 2 years. Oil stocks have done very well. But prior to that, oil stocks were terrible. They underperformed the market every year for like a decade. And investors would buy them because like, oh, 4% dividend. But then the stock would go down 6%. And you're like, oh, great, you lost 2%. Meanwhile, technology's up 18%, right, in 1 year. And that's a dividend value trap that you got to be careful about. You don't want to just buy a stock just because it pays a high dividend, because then you can end up really just, hurting yourself over the long run. Imagine if you put money into AT&T in 2014 at $25. Well, imagine if you put money into Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, AMD, NVIDIA, Broadcom, onsemi, Palo Alto, CrowdStrike, Fortinet. Imagine if you put money into those companies in 2014. Do you have any idea the percentage gain that you have on every single one of those companies compared to being down 50% on the money that you put in AT&T in 2014? So there's negative news around these companies regarding the lead in their cable wire, their networks. It's just not something that I'm paying that much attention to, because I have Verizon in my long-term portfolio. I've had it there for a long time. I'm not looking to add to it. I'm not looking to buy AT&T. It's a falling knife right now, and I'm not trying to catch a falling knife at all. What happens when you try to catch a falling knife? You get cut. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. So, a lot of bad news just surrounding that telecom sector, and it's something I would just rather stay away from. I mean, there's just everything else in my long-term portfolio was just doing so well, so I don't want to put more money to work where, it's the best start to the stock market in 40 years. I'm going to go and put my money in a stock down, 40%, whatever it is. Well, I don't know. I just think there's better places for your money. Any other questions, folks? I'll take maybe one or two more questions while we get things ready. Thoughts on Disney? Oof, Disney's another one, man. Disney looks like crap. I don't like Disney at all, to be quite honest with you. And here, let me explain to you why I don't like Disney. Bob Iger came back to Disney. They begged him to come back. In a recent interview with Bob Iger from, I believe it was David Faber that interviewed him, he said the problems are, he said the challenges are far greater than I anticipated. That is not what I want to hear from a CEO. Now, Bob Iger was at the helm of Disney for a long time. He then retired and stepped away. The stock went to crap. The stock, completely sold off. The board begged Bob Iger to come back, begged him to come back. He said, okay, yeah, I'll come back. And now you saw in that interview, he regrets it tremendously. The look on that man's face was one of complete annoyance, of total frustration, of like, yeah, the challenges are much more than I had anticipated. Well, that's not what I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear. They've had, a handful of movies completely bomb at the box office. They've lost money on a lot of different things. You've got the situation with the strike in Hollywood. That could be a negative, obviously, for the company as well. You've got this whole situation where they're losing money with ESPN, and are they going to break off and so they're going to get rid of ESPN, or are they going to do a direct-to-consumer product there? There's so many things with Disney that the stock has performed so incredibly poorly. Now, eventually, yeah, do I think that this will be a good buy and eventually there's going to be good value here? Yes, it still is Disney. It's still a phenomenal, brand, and they have ownership of they have so many rights to so many different things, and really good franchises and really good brands. But man, I mean, the stock has just performed so incredibly poorly. And if I hear Bob Iger talking like that, I'd rather wait until Bob Iger gives me the green light. I'd rather Bob Iger tell me, I like where things are headed. I love the direction of this company. We've made some adjustments. We're starting to see a positive impact. I want to hear Bob Iger say those things in an interview. Then let's go and buy Disney stock. But for Bob Iger to come on and say the challenges are far greater than I anticipated, that doesn't make me want to buy the stock. That tells me I'm actually concerned about the next couple of quarters for Disney. So eventually, yes, you can have a good buy on your hands here, but I think it's a little too soon. Next question. Take a sip of water. Guys, don't be shy. Type your questions in chat. Type your questions in chat. Don't be shy. Asking questions is how you learn. No such thing as a stupid question. RBLX. RBLX looks good, man. RBLX looks good. RBLX just held today a very important level. So you've got, obviously, you see all this resistance right here. May and June, see all that resistance? You broke above that last week on Tuesday. And then you got deep into that support level today, and it held, and then closed up here at the top end of the range. Double top resistance here at 45. If Roblox clears 45, I think you can see a nice breakout move on Roblox, and I expect Roblox to get to 47.50. All right, so watch Roblox on a break above 45, be long above 45. And then ride it to 47.50, right? Ride it to 47.50. That's the double top. That's the resistance level that I'm looking for. Now that we successfully tested and held, and you got real deep into that level, and you can see it held. So now if you get through 45, watch for the breakthrough 45. Watch the breakthrough 45, and then see if you get the move up to 47.5. That's actually a stock that is on my watch list actually for tomorrow. It's actually on my watch list for tomorrow. All right, so that'll be a stock that we're going to focus pretty heavily on. 47.50 is a brick wall, right? So make sure if you're long Roblox, you take some profits off of 47.50.
I'm ready.
All right, thank God.
All righty. You ready? You want to finish up on Roblox?
No, that was it. I'm done. Perfect timing.
All right. All right, if you're a lifetime True Trading Group member, type the number 1 in chat. It's time to get your gone. All right, they're not here. Seriously?
What?
Nobody's typing 1?
They're all typing 1.
Oh, it's not showing up on my end.
Oh, no, dude, there's a million of them.
Oh, okay. I was like, what in the fudge?
I just think there's so many. It broke I know.
Yeah, it just did. I have no access to anything now.
Nice.
Hey, Joe, take it off the screen, please.
Wow. Casual fool goes, no whammy, no whammies.
What'd he say?
He just goes, no whammies, no whammies.
All right. Well, let's give a little background on this.
Bro, there is an absurd amount of number ones.
Yeah.
Like
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. All right. Well, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Tell them what's going on.
So, for those that don't know, True Trading Group, we have had a lifetime membership that we have tried very hard and very long and very girthy to get rid of for a long time. Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
I said long, hard, and girthy, and
I heard
were
you.
looking the other way.
I heard you.
All right. I'm just making sure.
I'm just trying to, I'm just breezing right over it.
All right. Yeah. Let's throw it under the rug. So we've been trying to get rid of lifetime membership for a long time, and we finally did. We finally got rid of lifetime membership. And our current lifetime members were so incredibly patient over the last year and a half, 2 years while we were getting rid of it and phasing it out. And, I wanted to do something really, really special for them. Really special for them. So for those that don't know, I'm a little bit of a computer nerd. And about a year and a half ago or so, I bought this computer that I had spent over $12,000 on, right? And I will go over some of the specs. Here we go. So the total I paid for this computer was $12,351.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send a message to Mars with it? I don't understand. Why is it $12,000?
I'm going to go over it in a second.
None of it's going to make sense to me anyway.
I know, but here we can go over the details here. And for those wondering, does Adam really have 934,533 emails in his inbox? You bet your ass he does. You know what my favorite comment is in True Trading Group chat room? Hey Adam, how are you? Did you get my email? The answer is always no. Always no. That's why I never have, seldom do I have people send the stuff to me. All right, let's get into it. So, what do we got? We got an InWin 925 tempered glass full tower gaming case. This thing is a behemoth. Okay, like my first wife. It's got an 12th gen Intel Core i9 10920X processor. It's got crazy cooling. It's got 64 gigs of DDR4 memory. It's got not one, but two Titan cards, two NVIDIA GeForce Titan RTX cards, 24 gigs each, connected with an SLI bridge.
None of this means anything to me.
It's okay. It's not for you.
I know.
Yeah. All right. The motherboard is great. The power supply is great. You have a primary hard drive of 4 terabytes. You have a secondary hard drive of 10 terabytes.
Sounds like a lot.
It's a good amount. Your sound, everything is on board. Windows 10. I'm trying to see what else it came with. It came with a ton of stuff. Okay. So you can play solitaire on it.
What about Minesweeper?
You can play Minesweeper.
All right, then now it's worth it.
Mike can go to his favorite site, XNXX. It's a great, great computer. So you figure this computer was roughly this computer was $12,351 about.
I just want to know, can I get on MySpace on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm sad to give this away. But I guess we got to do what we got to do.
You have a picture of it?
Yeah. Here, hang on. I'm using it right now.
Oh, look at those cool lights.
So, can it help raise my kids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus, anyone's better than you. Just kidding. I'm sad to give away this thing. All right, screw it. Deal's a deal. What you're looking at here is you're looking at, Mike, do quick math for me. What's 1415 minus 76?
Like 1,415?
Yes.
1,339.
Okay. So we have 1,339 lifetime members that registered for this, plus 76 of those lifetime members are in here twice because they're part of the 10K club.
Nice.
Just a little perk. So 76 of you I added in here twice because you are in the TTG 10K club.
Blinging.
All right. You ready for this?
I'm ready, man.
Now, I'm so excited.
Now this is exciting.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do it. I do need to verify the member though, so before everyone gets excited, unless I recognize who it is right away.
John Steele.
He's in all those videos you like.
John Steele. Congrats. If you are on this live stream, John Steele, congrats.
Let me make sure right quick.
No, Adam's got to confirm. Adam's got to confirm. Are you still confirming?
Yeah. Have I responded?
No one has asked you anything.
Well, you just asked me if I'm still confirming. Hang on a second. Nope, it's good.
All right, John Steele, congratulations.
Yep, it's good.
Congratulations, John. I don't think John's on this live stream right now, but
No, they didn't have to be.
no, I know.
They didn't
I'm just saying I don't think he's on, so I'm saying congratulations to him, but I don't think he's here. But nonetheless, congratulations, John Steele.
All right, I'm going to remove John Steele now, and then now what we are doing is we're going to give away a $5,000 trading laptop.
I don't even have a $5,000 trading laptop.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me started on your electronics. So
I got literally what you would tell me to buy. You've gotten me my laptops. So
okay. Let me show you which one this is. One second. All right, so damn, what crappy pictures. I should have had a better picture of this one. One second. This is the actual machine. Hang on. It is an Asus ROG Zephyrus Duo. You have 2 screens. You have 4 terabytes. You have a NVIDIA RTX. I'm sorry, an NVIDIA. I think it's an RTX 3090, not a 4090, 3090. Okay. 64 gigs of RAM. And a whole lot of awesome. This is what's on the board next. All right.
Does it have an AMD Ryzen 6000 Series 9?
Actually, yeah. Wait, say it again.
You know what else has that? My laptop.
An AMD Ryzen Series what?
6000 Series 9.
No. This one has a 7000 series.
Uh,
So this comes with a Ryzen 9, the 7000 series.
I didn't even know there was a 7000 series.
Yep.
Sounds powerful.
That is better than your MacBook. Yeah, you guys will be able to play full color Tetris. I want you to know that it saddens me to give these things away, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm just going to push the button, okay?
All right, let's do it. Good luck, guys.
I hope it's someone that I like or at least recognize.
So not Chris Botsis?
Yo, he can't win, so it doesn't matter. Even if he's in here, he can't. That's not even a joke.
God, Chris, I'm sorry, bro.
He can never win one of these.
John Reed.
You know what? I'm actually very happy that it's this person.
I don't know who that is. What's their username?
No, he's a good dude.
I believe you. What is his username? I'll know him by his username.
Johnny 103.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Way to go, John Reed. Congrats.
Wait a moment.
Oh, you wait a moment. I thought you said you like this guy.
I do, but I need to. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Two Johns.
It doesn't make sense what I'm seeing here.
Uh-oh. John, I'm sorry. We might have celebrated a little too soon there, bud.
That would have been. I mean, it'll be on him.
We might have started high stepping at the 10-yard line and dropped the ball on the 1-yard line, thinking it was a touchdown, but it really wasn't. We might have been celebrating too soon. A premature celebration. Never good for anyone. No one likes a premature celebration.
Bro, can Luciano be any slower?
Yes. Yes, he can.
No, he's good.
Oh, he's good. All right. Thank goodness. We don't need any controversies on this live stream. Way to go, John Reed. It's all about the Johns today. Congratulations, John and John. Hope you guys enjoy your amazing electronic. Maybe you guys can link them together and shoot a laser up into space or something. I don't know. I'm sure you guys can do some. Maybe they can turn into a transformer. I don't know. But
maybe you can transition into something.
I said turn into a transformer.
There's more than meets the eye, right?
There is. There is more than meets the eye. We're going downhill fast, Adam. Congratulations, guys. John and John, congrats.
You guys want to test the integrity of our members real quick?
Sure. Why? What are you going to do?
Is John Reed or John Steele on this live stream?
I didn't see anybody say, like, yay, that's me, I won. So I don't think so. Unless I missed it.
You guys want to just spin again and nobody says anything to them? No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine, bro?
No. All of you that are typing yes, you're all assholes.
Yeah, you all failed.
All of you. You all failed.
You all failed the integrity test. Oh, look, John Reed is here.
John Reed is here. John Reed is here.
How can a lifetime member not be good to go? Because we have lifetime members that are on a payment plan. And I specifically said that this was not for anyone on a payment plan. So I just needed to verify that they did not have any balance due. That's all.
Just confirming that the account was fully paid. That's all.
Yep. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah.
Everyone that typed yes, you all failed.
Yep. All right, man.
Adam, I didn't win the Mega Millions, man.
I know you showed up to work today.
Yeah, I didn't win. I gave it a go. Gave it a go.
You know, look, you really did the best that you could.
I tried. You know, I did everything that I was, supposed to do. I walked into the store. I paid with cash because the only way you can buy a lottery ticket is with cash. So I paid with cash. I got my ticket. You got to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
Got to be in it to win it.
All right, I got to go open the main chat room back up so that I can continue to work on transferring over this this website.
Yes, the new stuff.
Yo, let me show you something real quick. I'm actually here. Let me show this.
Everyone else gets a Toshiba handy book.
Do you know what that's from? Do you know what it's from?
What do you mean? South Park? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing.
All right. So right now, the very moment that this is approved, it is currently in review.
Yes.
The very second that this is approved, we can switch everything.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting.
All right. So you go back to main channel, show people the platform, and then take it from there. Because guys, that wraps up our giveaways. That wraps up my analysis. We answered some of your questions. We went over the stocks that have earnings for tomorrow. We went over the Sunrun analysis. I gave you guys a list of other stocks as well on last night, and we'll see if they come to fruition as earnings continue to roll themselves through, and we've got clear game plans for them. So I'm excited for what's still to come here this week with all these earnings. If you're not interested in the membership at all, you guys can now sign off the live stream because I am done with the educational stuff. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to show you the platform so you can see what the platform looks like. Okay, so you guys know exactly what the $1,007 is going to get you because it includes all of our courses and all of our tools. There's no upsells for those things. You guys, on your screen right now, that's the chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screens. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're with you from pre-market through till the after-hour session. We're not gone after an hour and you're just left there to fend for yourself. All right? You can use the mobile app, see the screen share, listen to the audio, and get real-time push notifications right on your cell phone. This way, if you guys are not in front of your computer, you can still follow along with everything it is that we're doing inside of chat. You just got to go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. That's a 54% discount. You get a free laptop and a double your money back guarantee. You also get 2 private study groups with our mods to speed up your learning curve. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat. Congressional trading data, track trades by Congress. Insider trading, track trades by management teams. TradingView's premium charting software. That's about $600 a year. If you go to TradingView directly, it's included when you join our community. That Benzinga stuff is over $1,000 a year. It's included when you join our community. The Trade Idea Scanner streams on our platform live for you guys to use to focus on the hottest stocks during the day. That's included. A simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money but real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. That's included. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. This is very expensive data that many of you may pay for already. It's all included when you join us for $1,007 for the entire year. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans. You get a trading journal that tracks your trades and breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's talked about on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. How many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Watch list every day from the mods with entry and exit points. all of our courses, a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month training I received working at the fund in New York. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it. They're all included. Every course. There are no pro courses that cost more money after you guys subscribe. There's no upsell for courses. It's all included. You also get a video library with 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering a variety of different topics, and you can start attending all those workshops live and you become a full-time member. Now, gang, listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you join here today and pay $1,007, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one study group, utilize the platform that you're subscribing to. Don't just log in 5 times all year. You're like, oh, I didn't make any money. Use the platform. Do those things. If you can't make $1,007 back at least one time throughout your membership, I will give you back $2,014. That is double what you're paying to join the community. I can do that because our refund rate is only 2.39%. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews. And 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. That's why I can offer you guys this deal. If our refund rate was 10 or 15%, I wouldn't be able to give you guys double your money back. But since it's 2.39, I can. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops at 10:07. Sign up. You guys are good to go. As long as you see a laptop, that means you're getting one. It's free. We cover shipping. As long as you see one, you're getting one. It's that. Okay, so if you guys are watching this after it's already aired, see a laptop on ttgoffer.com, that means you're getting one. You must manually enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, price drops to the 10:07. It's 54% off. Price goes up at midnight tonight. Grab it now. You could have got it for under $1,000 yesterday. It's more expensive tomorrow as we continue to walk the price up towards $1,800 or $2,000. So get it right now for 10:07, 54% off. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. Text us, 786-505-4049. Phone numbers at the bottom of the screen. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys all tomorrow when we get under the meat and potatoes. We start getting into the meat and potatoes of earnings. We'll see